It's been more stop than go as Melburnians marked 200 days in lockdown, and no one felt like celebrating when the daily case numbers more than doubled.
I apologise for spoiling anybody's breakfast when they saw that number this morning.
57, seems a very big number, but when the vast majority of those have been in isolation for their infectious period, that's exactly what we want. That's exactly the system working as it should work.
But there are still 13 cases where the source remains a mystery. One worked at Footscray Hospital's medical imaging clinic on Monday. 40 staff are now isolating from a hospital that was already stretched for resources.
We've had up to, 350 or so Western Health staff who've been furloughed.
Long lines snaked around the iconic Palais Theatre in St Kilda, but it wasn't for a music concert. Testing was ramped up as cases in that area grew to 18. This Glenroy kindergarten has been deemed a Tier 1 exposure site after a staff member refused to get tested. They're being treated as a positive case, sending dozens of children into isolation.
All of us have been asked to do so much over the last 18 months. Submitting for a test is the least you can do, I think.
A big concern for authorities is this industrial hub in Sunshine. COVID's been detected in the wastewater there, and anyone who works in the precinct is urged to get tested, even if they don't have symptoms.
It becomes more likely than not that someone who works in this area actually does have coronavirus infection.
As we look to take the long road out of lockdowns, the government wants to fast-track drive-through vaccinations. Veteran V8 supercar driver John Bow was first in line to get his jab at the new Sandown Racecourse hub.
This makes it very simple, very easy.
More drive-through vaccination hubs are set to open at Broadmeadows and Werribee.
We're planning to do over 500 people a day.
And vaccines are having an impact on case numbers. New figures show more than 95% of the state's 529 cases over the past month were unvaccinated, and none of the 14 people in hospital has had a first dose.
Both AstraZeneca and Pfizer vaccine are around 90% protection against serious illness, against hospitalisation and against loss of life.
Today's 57 cases was the highest number Victoria's recorded since September last year. But we're warned to expect much of the same tomorrow, with thousands more people undergoing their day 13 tests today. Bridget Rollison, ABC News, Melbourne.